Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Talmud section. I don't know what we call it, but we're up to Masechet Pesachim. Last time we covered the Mishnah. Just to review the Mishnah, we said that on the 14th at night, as a spoiler alert, at night on the 14th, as in the night before Leila Seder. So Leila Seder is, let's say, Monday night. You would have to check for Chametz Sunday night. Right, and then we talked about the wine cellar, which we're going to discuss later on in the Masechet. So now we have a question. Because the Masechet starts with the word Or la'abasal, it says the light of the 14th. So we're not sure if that's night or day. I just spoiled it a little bit, but we'll see. We have to see the discussion. My Or, Gemara starts with what is light? Big question. What is light? Is light, so the real question is light day or is light night? Because we're talking about Or la'abasal, the light of the 14th. So is it day or is it night? My O, what does it mean? O, Rav Huna Managhi. Rav Huna says it's the early morning, or it's the morning time. Rav Yehuda Amar Lili. Rav Yehuda says it's nighttime. You would have thought you would have thought that the person who says morning, it's actually talking about morning. The person who says night is actually talking about nighttime. Medve, so rather no. So the medve is going to go back onto which statement? The statement that says "Deman da'amar nagi mamash," as we're going to see later on. Meitvei. So the first contradiction: Haboker ova anashim shuluch. The morning is light, and the people were sent from the Sefer Bereshit. Alma or yamamu. So it must be when it says light. Light means day. From this pasuk, we can prove that light means day. Mi ketiva o boker. So now, what are you saying? You're saying that Ol means day because just because it says Aboker Ol, and you're going to say that Rav Huna is right that Ol means daytime, but that's not what the pasuk says. Haboker Ol, it says the morning is light, not the light is morning. Mi kativ ha'ol boker, the light is morning. Haboker Ol kativ, it says the morning is light. So you have the word switched around. You can't say that light actually means morning. It's like a person who says good morning. Tzafra nahal, the morning is light. Rav Yehuda says the name of Rav. Rav Yehuda says the name of Rav. A person should always leave his house in Kitov and come back in Kitov. What does that mean? So Rashi says, let's see Rashi. Bekitov, what does it mean? A person who goes on the path. Yikanes alvit, he should go for at nighttime for alvit lebet malon, into a hotel. When the sun is still shining, and when he's ready to go the next day, yamtin ad hanetzachama. He should wait until the morning, as in the sun comes to shine. And then he should leave as tovlo, sha'or tovlo. And then it's good for him because the light is good for him. What does that mean? What does it say about the light in Bereshit? And he saw that the light was good. So what's good about the light? That during the daytime, when the morning or when the days there's light outside, you don't have to worry about different animals or different robbers or criminals who are going to hurt you. So that's Rashi. Tosfot says, interestingly, let me find the Tosfot. At the end of Tosfot, Yikanes Bekitov, it talks about that there's actually a different thing that you might be scared to go, or not good to go out when it's dark, is mipnei hamizikin. There are certain damaging spirits out during the dark time. So that's Rashi and Tosfot on what means that the light is good. So we have our first proof against Rav Yehuda, but it's not proven to be good because we see that the pasuk, the words of the pasuk aren't the right. So we'll try again. Medve. So like the light of the day, the sun will shine. Al ma'or, so it must be that the word or yamamahu is talking about daytime. Right, so this is just to clarify that this or with the discussion of what or is, what light is because the Mishnah starts or la'ba'asal, the light of the 14th. Is it daytime of the 14th or is it nighttime of the 14th? So according to this pasuk, the ka'or boker, and like the light of the morning, Izrach Shemesh, the sun will shine. It must be that light of the morning, so light must be daytime. Mi ketiv or boker, but does it say it's light morning? It says v'ko'ol boker. It says like the light of the day. It's not literally the light of the day, so it can't be that the light means day. This is what it means to say when the pasuk was saying this. V'ko'ol boker ba'olam hazeh, that the light is like the morning, like a light in the morning. This world is. So too the sun will shine for the tzaddikim, as in it will be a shining light for the tzaddikim, for the righteous people in the next world. Meitvei. So we already shot down two contradictions or proofs against Rabbi Yehuda. So now we'll try one more time. Meitvei. So it says in the pasuk in Sefer Bereshit, Vayikra Elokim la'or yom. So we see in Masechet Bereshit, he called the light day. So alma o yamamahu. So it must be that light means day. It must be that light is actually daytime. Hachikama, no. So we're saying no, that's not the case. Why? Lemeir uba akra yom. Elamata v'lechosh akra layla lemashik uba akra layla. So it must be that the thing that shines and on, it must be that you're saying that whatever is shining, or as in whenever it's light outside, and whenever there's light in the world, that's daytime. And lechosh akra layla, when it says in the next pasuk that darkness he called nighttime, that whenever it's dark, it's called nighttime. But that's not true. How do we know it's not true? Because we know that until the time that it's called Tzet HaKochavim, when the stars come out, it's a halachic or a way in the law of Judaism that we specify a certain time, that we know that when it's time to pray or when Shabbat ends sometimes. So Tzet HaKochavim is the end of the day. And it doesn't start nighttime until then. The thing is, it's already dark. So if it's already dark, it must be that Or and Choshech are not really the signifiers or the spaces that signify day and night. So what is it then? How do we use this pasuk? This is what it's saying. Hashem the Creator called out to the light. And he said, you should be on, and you should be the person who commands. The light should be during the daytime. And the person or the entity of darkness, he commanded, Hashem the Creator commanded, to rule over the nighttime. So now we shot already 3 proofs down against Rav Yehuda. Rav Yehuda was the one who says that Or actually means nighttime. So now let's see if we can go against Rav Huna now. Rav Huna was the one who said that Or means daytime. So let's see if we can go with Rav Yehuda. Meitvei, so rather no, Hallelu kol kochvei or. It says in Tehillim, the stars of light will praise you. Alma or otahu. So it must be, because stars of light, stars are in the nighttime. So it must be that the light in this pasuk means nighttime. Hachika amar. So no, you're wrong. This is what it's saying. Halu kol kochavim hami'irim. All the stars that shine should praise you. It's not about nighttime. It's all the stars that shine. It has nothing to do with nighttime. So you're telling me that the stars that shine are supposed to give praise, but the stars that don't shine don't give praise? That can't be. Why is that not possible? It says in the pasuk, Halu kol tzevav. All of the legions, all the stars should be given praise. So you can't tell me that some of the stars that don't shine don't have to give praise. So how can we translate the pasuk in a better way? This is what we're learning from the pasuk, the verse that says all the stars of light should give praise. What does it mean? The or de kochavim nami oru. The light of the stars are also considered a light. Who cares? That's what the Gemara is asking. Lamai nafkamina. Who cares that the stars are considered light? Lenoder mina or. So it's a case, a person who swears himself off, he prohibits himself from the light. So it seems like a very weird case, but the case is that a person who prohibits himself, he locks himself in a room, let's say, and he makes himself asul, he makes himself prohibited from benefiting from any type of light. So now the question is, Hanundu mina or, asul be'oran shel kochavim. So now we know that halu kol kochvei or, that the lights of stars are considered light, so he's not allowed to benefit from the light of the stars. So that was the 4th against Rabbi Huna, but that's also shut down because we can't use it. Meitvei, so we have another pasuk in Eyov. It says in the day or in the light. It doesn't say day, it says light. In the day, a killer will rise up against and kill the poor man, and in the nighttime he will be like a thief. So we see the juxtaposition of daytime, as in, not daytime, all, which is light, and laila, it must mean that the opposite of night is day. And it doesn't say yom, it says all, so all must be day. So no, this is what it's saying, it's not true. You can't say that. So no, you're translating the pasuk wrong. How should you translate it? Is that if it's clear to you that this person, let's give some background. So we give Rashi. So let's see Rashi. So it says that there's a pasuk in the Torah that says if a thief or if a person on the path has a fight with you, like a thief wants to take your money, let's say, on the path, there's a halakha that says you're allowed to fight back, self-defense, and you're allowed to kill him, and if you kill him, it's not considered a murder, because it was in self-defense. But when is that the case? So the Gemara is telling us only when the person wants to kill you. So now we can translate the pasuk. What does it say? In the light, you can go again, the murder will rise, and in the night, he will be like a thief. If it's clear to you, the Gemara is saying, if it's clear to you as day, if it's clear to you as light, you have no doubt that this person wants to kill you. Then you can kill him. You can save the person, or you can save whoever is getting killed in this situation, according to Tosfot, against this murderer. But if it's not clear to you, like nighttime, where it's not so clear, it's dark, you're not sure if this person really wants to kill you, he should only be like a thief, and you're not allowed to kill him. So that's what the Gemara is coming to teach us. Now the question is, that Tosfot and Rashi bring up, there's one case, one singular case, where you can for sure know that he's never going to kill you. When is that? When it's a father and a son. Let's quote Rashi. If you're doubting like night, kigon, when a person when a person loves you, shu avicha, that he's your father, and he's merciful on you, and if you were standing against him, I mean Rashi hachika amar at the end, so if this person, let's say he's your father, and your father, so it might be that he wants to take your money, but he's not going to kill you, because he can't cross that line, he's your father, he has too much mercy for you. So he should only be like a thief. And that's the only time you can't kill him, because you know that he's not going to kill you. That's the only time you can be 100% sure, totally clear, that he's not going to kill you, because he's your father. So that's just that case. So now we understand why we can't use the pasuk from Eov to prove that light means day. So let's go to the next one. Meitve, we have another one, another pasuk from Eov. יחשכו כוכבי נשפו, יקב לו אור ועין, ואל יראה באפפי שחר. כוכבי, I said כוכבי. So I'm going to go, it is כוכבי, there's a typo here. Rashi says כוכבי נשפו, כוכבי לילו. So the stars of his night will turn dark, he will look to the light and it will not be there, and he will not see the morning. מדכאמה יקב לו אור ועין. So when it says in the pasuk, he will turn to the light, all, and it will not be there. Al ma'or yamamahu. It must be that it's daytime. It must be that you're looking during the daytime and it's dark, which means that all the light is considered to be daytime. Hata milt hudeka layit le Eov lemazale. So no, you're wrong. Why? Because what is Eov doing in this pasuk? He's cursing the mazalot. What is he saying? Amar, this is what he says, Yehei Rava, it should be, Delitzbei hach gavra, this person should look, linhora, at the light, velo lishkeche, and he will not find it. So what does it mean? How can we take this to be not a proof against Rav Yehuda? It's because when he says all, it's not talking about daytime or nighttime, he's talking about just a light, any type of light, that he'll try to look for the light, and he won't be able to see it. He's cursing the mazalot. I'm going to read Rashi. It says, Linhora, he'll look for the light. So it's not that it's actually talking about daytime, it's that he'll look for the shining or the luminary, the light. Ledavar hameir, for the thing that shines, Rashi says, Velo sheyeh shem hayom or. It's not that the daytime is called light. Velo ka'amar yikav layom, and it's not because the pasuk doesn't say yikav layom, it says yikav leor. He'll look at the light. Ele yikav shi'air ve'ayin. He'll look for something that shines, and it won't be there. I think we'll do one or two more, and then we'll stop. So we have, I think this is, yes. So this is the last time where the Gemara tries to bring a proof against one of the opinions with a pasuk. Until now, we've been trying to do it with the pasuk from Tanakh. So Meitvei, we have another proof in Tehillim. V'omer ach chashoch ishufani v'layla or ba'adani. So it says, I'm going to use Rashi for this. V'omer, so Rashi says on this pasuk, in V'omer ach chashoch ishufani. V'omer, savur hayiti b'oni. I was understood in my poor time, kshayiti nildaf, when I was being chased. David HaMelech is speaking. Ach bechoshech ze amut v'hu yishufani. So it was like I was in darkness when I was being chased because I was going to die. V'hu yachshich, v'hu yishufani means it will be darkened. Tamid alayl lishon neshef, v'layla v'choshech shayiti sharui bo, naaseh or ba'adeni etzli, v'gabei layla shayach lememar yom, alma hachi kama David alayla naaseh liyom. So what we're saying here in Tehillim is that David used to be in a state of darkness, and now that darkness became light. So what do we want to say? Is that when he's talking about v'layla or ba'adani, alma or yamamahu, as in the nighttime became daytime, the darkness became light, it must be when he says all, he's talking about daytime, that the nighttime became daytime. So it must be that you equal all to day. V'layla or ba'adani, alma or yamamahu. So rather no, we can't use that. Why? This is what David was saying. I said, I thought it would be darkness for Amal Haba Shu Domeh Leyom, because I thought that my darkness has now become light, because Olam Haba is considered to be daytime. So it must be that this world is darkness, it's nighttime. This world, which is similar to nighttime, because the next world is daytime, this world has become light for me because I was saved by you, Hashem. That's what David is saying. He's not saying that there's daytime and nighttime and that the nighttime has now become daytime. He's saying that the next world, which is like daytime, which is like this light, and this world, which is like darkness, has become light because I was saved by you. So that's a proof against Rav Yehuda that was proved wrong. So now we try to go again. And this is actually the first one that's accepted. Meitvei, so this is the last one that we'll do today. Meitvei Rabbi Yehuda Omer Botkin or Arba Asar. So Rabbi Yehuda says, this is later on in the Masechet or in the Braita, we check on the 14th, the light of the 14th, Uba Asar Shachrit, and on the 14th in the morning, Ubishata Bi'ur, and also during the time of burning. So let's look at what he said just one more time. So Rabbi Yehuda is saying you check the light of the 14th, you also check in the 14th in the morning, and then you check at the burning. So you see the way he puts the 14th in the morning and the light of the 14th, that they can't be the same thing. They must be two different times. It must be that light of the 14th actually means nighttime, and it doesn't mean daytime. It must be nighttime because it's set at two different times of the day. So what does the Gemara say? Shma mina. You're right. Finally accepts. So that's the first one we have of an exception. We're up to the 9th Meitvei, and we'll continue with that next time. All the best.